I created the most optimal and productive morning routine based on Andrew Huberman's science-based tools. In this video, I'll be walking you through my own morning routine and the results that got me through it. At the end of this video, I'll share with you my own Notion template that I researched so that you can create your own optimized morning routine for maximum productivity, mindfulness, and growth.
Biology and ophthalmology at Stanford School of Medicine.
Andrew Huberman is a professor of neurobiology and ophthalmology at the Stanford School of Medicine. And he has recently gained millions of followers online and became known throughout the media through numerous podcasts and his own podcast, the Huberman Podcast. The podcast is frequently ranked in the top 25 of all podcasts globally and is often ranked #1 in the categories of science, education, and health and fitness. Take the most out of this video as I'll walk you through my own morning routine.
Tools for everyday life.
I wake up around 7:30 to 8 a.m. on the days that I don't have school. I usually wake up around 7:30 to 8 a.m. in the morning, and today I woke up at 7:26. Here is the app that I use, Sleep Cycle. The first tool that I use for morning routine is recording my time of awakening. This is to determine your temperature minimum, which is 2 hours before your typical time of awakening. It is just a fancy term of tracking your wake up time, and from that you can manage other tools and habits of your life. And this is to determine your best suitable time for deep work and to manage jet lag and your circadian rhythm. I use an app called Sleep Cycle, which tracks your sleep, your wake up time, and your time to bed. I'll link a video down of Andrew Huberman talking about temperature minimum and assessing your temperature minimum. Then I take off my mouth tape, open up the curtain to get some sun, and then I make my bed. This then leads to the second tool that I use for morning routine, hydration. Andrew Huberman recommends drinking at least 16 to 32 ounces of water, and I would estimate to about 1 to 2 plastic water bottles that are typically sold in markets, or about 2 to 3 cups of water. He also recommends putting a half teaspoon of salt into the water to get your electrolytes, your potassium, magnesium, sodium. But me personally, I cannot drink salt water in the morning, and I feel like throwing up after drinking salt water. So I just drink about 2 to 3 glasses of water, which is my whole water bottle, and I chug that up, feel woke up, and feel energized throughout the day. At this point of time, I try to read the Bible and give my prayer to God. And another protocol that I use is yoga doing first thing in the morning, which wakes my body up, gets my blood flowing, and I've had positive impact on my body. Another protocol that I use, which is the third tool of my morning routine, cold exposure. Cold exposure such as taking a cold shower has numerous benefits to your body, such as giving you adrenaline, epinephrine throughout your body, giving you more energy, improving your immune system, and so much more benefits to your body. There are many topics and videos that Andrew Huberman covered about cold exposure and how it increases your cortisol, which is your energy level.
You need to get uncomfortably cold for 11 minutes a week. That could be done with a cold shower. That could be done by getting into an ice bath. That could be done by getting into the ocean. That could be done by getting into a lake. That could be, it is not important how you get cold.
After that, I do my grooming, I brush my teeth, I gotta brush my tongue, gotta do so much more to my body that I don't include this video. Then I get into my skincare routine, which I recently adopted from Ali Abdul. There's a video that Ali Abdul did on his perfect skincare routine, which I did follow, and I added many stuffs to it if you want to go to his video and check it out. The fourth tool that I use for my morning routine, forward momentum. Forward momentum is just a fancy term of taking a walk. Taking a walk in the first thing in the morning gives you more energy, and it reduces anxiety and is good for mental health and physical health. This goes along with the fifth tool of my morning routine, sun exposure. If I only had to do one tool for my morning routine, I would just keep this one tool, which is sunlight exposure. This is so vital to your own health. Andrew Huberman says this is the single best optimal tool that you could use in any time of the day, but typically in the morning.
Light viewing early in the day is the most powerful stimulus for wakefulness throughout the day, and it has a powerful positive impact on your ability to fall and stay asleep at night.
According to the Journal of PLOS Biology, they say this improves your circadian rhythm, your sleep, your alertness, your mood, your cognitive function, and much other functions to your body. What I do personally is stare around the sun, not looking directly at the sun. My eyes have to look around the sun and get the sunlight rays. The earlier the sunlight, the better it is. I made a video on the importance of sunlight exposure and how it improves your energy and your sleep and so much other functions. The sixth tool that Andrew Huberman uses is delaying his caffeine. The tool is delaying caffeine 90 to 120 minutes after awakening to avoid the afternoon crash. Me personally, I don't drink caffeine, so I stick to some simple teas that are not caffeinated. The seventh and the last tool that Andrew Huberman recommends is fasting until noon. Which is typically 3 to 5 hours after awakening. There are numerous research showing that this improves your cortisol and your energy. For me personally, I function much better without fasting and getting my first meal in, typically 1 or 2 hours after awakening. I feel like it is really important to take in the tools that Andrew Huberman gives, but also suit it to your own body. For some people, they may prefer caffeine, some people might, like me, will not. So stick to whatever you can and what is most optimal to you, for everybody is different. I end my morning routine by eating the breakfast that I made, and I hop into my deep work session, which I will make a video on that, so stay tuned. As you can see, morning routine is absolutely vital. If you could notice, the multi-millionaires, the multi-entrepreneurs that are out there in the world, they all have some type of morning routine. Nobody just wakes up and instantly goes to work. The brain is not the most optimal through that. You have to have a type of morning routine, a ritual for your mind and your body to get used to. It also gets a kickstart off the day. You feel more productive, you feel more healthy, more optimal with a perfect or as perfect it could be morning routine. These are my final insights. I am much more productive than I didn't have a morning routine. I'm able to get more things done with lesser time. I'm able to get into my deep workflow easily, which is just a period of time where I could just concentrate on a single-handed task without being distracted. Many athletes can get into this. Many workers can get into this. And with a good morning routine, it helps me much more to get into a deep workflow easily. The second thing is, I feel more alert and more energized. With these morning routine tools that wake me up, such as taking a cold shower or taking a walk, this wakes me up and gives me some energy throughout the day. And this also ties in with my sleep. With more energy in the beginning of the day, I use that energy so I'm more tired, but in a good way, and I get to fall asleep more easily, which is so wonderful to me. The third and last thing is I feel more healthy. My mental health and physical health has improved significantly with a much more optimal morning routine. Especially with the morning sunlight that I get, I feel much more like human. When I'm just in my room and not getting my sunlight, which I did in quarantine, that is the reason why I couldn't go to sleep easily. That is the reason why I was feeling lethargic and tired throughout the whole day. I wish myself right now could tell my younger self about these type of tools, the morning routine, the various self-improvement techniques. I put a Notion template that I put in so you could follow this own morning routine or make your own most optimal morning routine. Stay tuned and use it. Use it to your own advantage. That is the action you could take. Thank you. Peace out.